You're muted. Oh, I'm muted. Yeah. Hey, thanks. Okay. Well, I have to do all the yapping again. Also, hello Thomas. How's it going? Thank you so much for pointing that out. I didn't know I was muted. I think my OBS defaults to quote-unquote default device, even though that's not assigned because I tend to not assign it on my PCs. But yeah. So, quick refresher. This is like this game is a miniature war game. So I've been doing that a lot. This is very similar to how Warhammer is, for those of you guys who aren't quite acquainted with what miniature war games are. This is called Trench Crusade, so I need to give the disclaimer again, where if you're very sensitive to religious imagery or a devout Catholic or Christian, I highly recommend clicking out, because it's not the game presents a lot of religious imagery that may offend some people because it's based off like the Christian mythology as an alternate. It's an alternate universe Christian mythology where like from the First Crusade things spiral into like a holy war until World War One, which is where this is set. And World War One turns into a whole like holy war, and there's a lot of like hell has broken loose. There's demons in the world. There's so it's a battle between the holy and the unholy, and that's sort of the background of this game. So yeah, if you guys are ever like sensitive to that, I highly recommend just clicking out. But yeah, so these are my the faction I'm playing for now is called the Trench Pilgrims, where they are faceless pilgrims that sort of travel the trenches and they fight the holy war. They're like the rank and file of the church, and they sort of like they throw themselves in first before the actual trained soldiers out the battlefield. So that's the kind of like setup we have here. So yeah, yeah, this is my leader unit. This is called the War Prophet, and there's a lot of interesting like sort of iconography. You can see the cross at the back, and yeah, it's just this is the mandatory leader of the army. I mean the squad, and then you have the Trench Pilgrims over here. You have to build them first, and then you have, I keep forgetting what they're called, but I'm saving this. So this is the best for last. The big unit that is in like tatters right now. You have to like build it, sort of. Yeah, and so we got. I think I'll be using this as my leader, just because it's a little bit more like representative of what I'm trying to like, what kind of feel I want out of the characters. Like I want them to be like sort of uniform, like they look very the same. So this one I think represents that more. You still have the cross. You still have like the sort of like same-ish like design language. Like he's still armored. He's still got like some of the holy relics on him. So there is some support. So these are like 3D printed models, by the way. Like I printed them myself from the Kickstarter. And yeah, let's get into it. So these we don't need to build, so we can put these to the side. I just wanted to show you guys these, and I will be painting them. I don't know if I'll be painting them now, but if we ever finish ahead of schedule, we can paint them. So let's start with these two, because there's a whole slew of like these guys in this bag, a little baggie here. So we're going to be using Mighty Bond because I don't have, like, plastic cement does not work with resin. These are ABS-like resin. So acrylate, cyanoacrylate or super glue works really well. I don't quite know what Mighty Bond is. but I know it's like not recommended, but it's the only one I have at the moment, so we're gonna use that. So how are you guys doing over there? Hope you guys are doing well. Hope you guys have eaten. So yeah, we got big dollop, and I kind of want to pose this a little bit where yeah, I don't really know if this is for this body, but we're gonna put it anyways. Yeah, there we go. Not half bad, like it looks like it belongs, right? And then we're gonna hit the head. My only problem with these models is like it's a little smaller than what I'm used to. I'm used to building like Space Marines, and they tend to be Space Marines are definitely a lot bigger. And Age of Sigmar models are also bigger. And these are tiny baby boys. Oh. These boys are tiny. Yep, there we go. He's got some accessories that come with him, but here you guys go. He's a little. Our first almost complete trench Pilgrim. Yeah, I get the accessories, but we'll do that after the fact. And they look fantastic. I absolutely love how they turned out. Yeah, blasphemous with guns, because they use a similar iconography as I think blasphemous is also based on the Christian faith. So, well, like. Not entirely, not as similar as French Crusade would be. Like Blasphemous, like sort of deviates from that, but uses a lot of like Catholic iconography. But they have their own original, mythology. But for French Crusade, it really like heavily uses like yeah, that sort of mythology. Okay, we have to grab a head, and I keep my models in a Ziploc. Oh, I can't show this. There is a model. I think you guys can like look it up yourselves, but it's one of the models in the miniature line. It is one of the nuns. They're supposed to be like a melee nun, and they are not wearing a top. Like it's just out there, and I can't show you guys that, so I have to like keep it away from the Twitch view. Too much. I used too much Mighty Bond. It's okay. There we go. Yep. I got more of these. More of these boys. Yep. So I'm pretty sure I would have more than 5 of these guys. I need to print more. But for now, we'll keep it all like at a minimum. So there's like, I really like this edition that they had. Like they added male and female models, so that was a really nice touch. It adds a lot of variety to the body types. A lot of This is not for this body. Oh, it can be. I think it can be for this body. No, I don't think so. I think the bodies are very hyper specific Yeah, I don't think this is gonna work for this guy. None of the bodies are like hyper specific towards the body type they have, and yeah, I don't think this will work out. Yeah, this isn't gonna work out. I know there are female arms, but I need to like look into the sort of reference that I have. Like, it comes with the Kickstarter. There's like a whole photo image of what parts go with what body. Yeah, this is a female body, and yeah, like the arms like definitely close in a little slimmer. And yeah, these are. What is the stance looking like? Got a little JoJo pose here. Yeah, I need to like lower this because it's a shotgun. Like, you wanna be aiming low. Yeah, there we go. That's perfect. Sort of the optimal way to like hold that. Yeah, we're gonna close it like that, and then we're gonna just buy some. A little super glue ball spread is enough. You don't have to use all of it. There we go. Yep. Yep, there we go. There are female heads as well, I think. I don't think it really matters because of how like this works. Like they're all like wearing the holy traffic cones. There we go. Yep. That's lovely. Okay, that's the third one. What a swarm. This would fit. Like, this arm would fit this, but it doesn't really. I guess it doesn't really like fit. Actually, I think it does. There we go. And then we got a. I guess we can use like maybe this. Like, I think this would fit a lot better for the running guy. Yeah, I think this fits a lot better. Or maybe the bayonet fits. We'll see. Big fan of like the bolt actions. So we want to be using a lot of these bolt actions. That's the standard. We don't want to be using this one looks like he's rushing you with the bayonet. Yeah, I think this is good. This is a good one. Perhaps. No. For this one, yeah, for this one we'll have to use like, yeah, the pistols. Yep. This one's definitely a pistol. Okay. Yeah, the pistol. I don't think the sword is gonna work out. I think this is more of a grenade. I'll be so surprised if I don't have the arm for this. Yeah, this is perfect. Hey Layla, welcome. Since you're new here, my name's Siga, just Siga, gang boss of the Sea Gang, and we're building some trench pilgrims today. Sorry if my voice isn't great. I'm still sick from all the vacationing. It's kind of ironic because it was vacation that got me sick. But it was like because we were going out every day, and I had a lot of fun. But you know, it does sort of like take up a lot of energy. Okay, there we go. I think I managed to insert just enough to hold this head. There we go. Lovely. Okay. So we got our funny looking trench pilgrims. We got 5 of them. They have some extra arms, but that's okay. We'll be using those for later. We'll probably print more bodies. To like compensate for the lack of like this is definitely a lot less bolt actions than I would have liked, but that's alright. For now, I think they'll do. However, for this, we will be building the Shrine of the Anchorite, which is a unit that I am excited for. It's going to be huge. It's going to be a lot bigger than these transfer rooms. I don't want to attach the accessories quite yet because they have like sort of plates on their shoulders that go on the shoulders, but I don't want to attach it quite yet until we can sort of like dry off the super glue. But for now we're gonna build up the Shrine of the Anchorite. This is gonna be the big unit of the Trench Pilgrims. Each faction has like their own big unit. Some factions have more, like the Trench Pilgrims have 2. But I am more than happy with, like, I think, yeah, the Trench Pilgrims have 2, but this is my choice of like big unit. I might pick up, I'll probably still print the other one just to try it out, but this is probably like sort of my unit of choice, just because I'm more of a fan of like, I'm a big fan of just basing like building these like teams based on what I want to be seeing. I don't want to be building teams that are like, oh yeah, I gotta build this list because I want to be winning, you know. I kind of want to just build for the fun of it. And like for me, the fun comes to whatever looks cool. It's like the rule of cool, what they call it. Look, just go with whatever you think looks cool to you. And this, oh no. I think I have my gripe. With this model is like, I don't like models with little, like, with required like basing, like this. This has like, it has to stand on this like little rock. I don't like that. I'm not too big of a fan of that because I want to be able to, you know, have my own base, but now I have to include this rock or this angle on a base if I were to customize it, and it makes it quite complicated. It's okay. Yeah, and yeah, here we go. We are getting there. Ooh. I think there's a difference. Oh yeah, we're gonna have to like do some. Yeah, we're gonna have to do some editing. or at least we're gonna have to like add some epoxy to like close the gaps between the backpack and the torso, because right now it's not fitting well enough. But that's just how it is with resin. Can't really expect it to fit perfectly, but yeah, not too big of a problem for me. It definitely makes it. It's definitely a barrier of entry for some people who just want their models to be like done, you know. You know, just for people who want to like just who don't really want to like have to fiddle with sort of complications with the model, and I can respect that. Yeah, there we go. Look at that. Backpack, you got a gap at the back. That's okay. That's not an issue. We can remedy that. What we do need is to get these like sort of iconographies here, but I think it's not attached for a reason. But we'll just paint it as a whole. I'm not too afraid of like painting it as a whole. I know I'm not gonna get everything, but as long as I get most of it, it should be good. Like, I'm not looking for perfection. Oh, I am I am looking to enjoy the process more than perfection. I'm gonna have to break off some supports. Yeah, there was still some supports that I didn't notice. So this is gonna be a really gruesome model. And I think it's gonna be one hell of a time. There we go. This one is the shield arm. Hey yo, pyramid heads, yeah! Hey Rifle, how's it going? Welcome. It is this is Trench Crusade. So we are building. Hold on. We're building some trench boys. Oh, sorry. I mean to like have it go on like that. Yeah, we're building some trench boys. And yeah, it is. This thing is huge. Like, huh. Got it. And like, yeah, this thing is, as much as you build it, it is monopose. It's not. There isn't a lot of like finagling that you could do with this. In editor, I bet you could. I bet you could like do some cool poses. Like, if you're like adept at 3D editing, 3D modeling, I bet you could get this to look even cooler than it already is. But right now, for my purposes, I think it looks fantastic. Like, it looks so good. In fact, that Salty and I were like arguing. Well, not really arguing, but like we were like trying to figure out who would play this faction. Okay, you know what? I think I realize why these little leg mounted I don't know what you would call these sculptures on the legs are separate, because these are going to be asked to paint. I don't think I'm going to paint them like in full detail. I don't think they are meant to be painted in full detail, because I mean, this is sort of like the anchorites, these machines, they're meant to be machines of war, and I don't think it would look fancy in a way. I think it would be just monocolored, in my opinion. But there is like a sort of photo reference online, like from Mike Francina was the artist of, I think it was Mike Francina. I'm not sure. I'm not entirely sure. Did I get this wrong? Huh? What? Oh, okay, I got it completely twisted. We are... Okay, that was a mistake. It was supposed to be here. Okay, we got the hands wrong already. Okay, we had a little bit of supports here, which kind of dug into the model, but that's okay. Battle damage. The war scars. This thing is huge! I'm gonna compare it to... Is he the leader? No, he's not the leader, unfortunately. But he is my line breaker. I am sort of leaning towards him being the hey, there's a big guy on the field, you're gonna have to deal with him, and I know he's going to be targeted first, and I'm gonna play my team around him being sort of the red herring of the group, he looks like he would be doing be the one trying to complete the mission, but in reality I'm gonna have some units dedicated towards completing the goal or objective, and he's just gonna be the one taking the hits, tanking the damage, making sure everyone is safe. And look at that! That is incredibly cool. This is look at him. He is a walking cathedral. Even has little pain wheel. I love those enemies in Dark Souls. Bastards. Yeah, this is gonna be a problem. This back piece, it didn't print as well, and you even have a little support in this pipe still, so we're gonna have to take that out. But yeah, this little back piece didn't really print as well as I hoped, but it's okay. Oh no, I broke that. Yeah, but yeah, I don't think it's too big of an issue. I mean, the front is cool. There's a little imperfection on the back, but that just comes with the territory, I think. But yeah, he's supposed to stand in this little rock, and he is the best boy, I think. Yeah, he's supposed to stand on this little rock, and I don't know how I'm gonna show this on stream. There we go. Yeah, he's supposed to stand like on a sliver rock like that. Yeah, there we go. Yeah, and we're gonna have to glue the rock on, but like, I don't know how I'm gonna do that. How to stabilize him. Like, this is why I don't like this. It's like, there's a lot of finagling I have to like do to get him stable, and that just leaves a lot of room for error. I mean, like, I like the fact that he comes with a base already, like it's decorated or something. I guess it's okay, it looks good. Okay, now for the trench pilgrims, I have to like come back to them. Give them these little sort of like arm, shoulder pads? They're not shoulder pads. I have to look at the not manual, the photo. Look at the photo. French Pilgrim. French Pilgrim's multi-part. Images. What they look like. Yeah, it's supposed to be on their shoulders, so we're gonna have to like stick them. Like on the shoulders here. I don't know how I'm gonna do that. But they're supposed to be sticking on the shoulder like that. I mean, I guess we're gonna have to like just super glue it. It's like the best solution here. I want this to match at least. Oh, sort of like that, like this. It's got a little shoulder guards. I don't even know if you could call it shoulder guards, but yeah, they're like that. This one's a little too wet, so it starts gliding on the model. I don't want that. Need to like wait for it to dry. There we go. Yeah, this is why I wanted to wait, because they needed to be dry completely. This little I'm still at awe with this model. Look at this, is huge. Huge boy. He is. Looks pretty good, thank you. Yeah, he's my favorite model. I will definitely play both sides. Like, there's no. I don't have. I want to try them all, and thankfully, like, with the power of 3D printing, you can try them all. Like, the beauty of this sort of game is, unlike Warhammer, the models can be fairly expensive in terms of like files, but the actual printing, if you print multiple of like, especially like the rank and file units, they sort of like, you know, get cheaper by volume, and there's gonna be a lot of like printing for the pilgrims per se. Unfortunately, the anchorite is like, you're locked into one. Like, this is the only one you get, and which kind of makes sense. I think because it's a skirmish game focused on like people, I don't think you want to have too many of these like big vehicular like units walking around. You definitely want to have like one or two of another kind, just for the, like, you know, like sort of like the spectacle. Like, you want to have your game look cool, you know, like this sort of like endeavor, like this sort of games, like this sort of style of game doesn't really work if it doesn't look cool on the table, you know. In the end of the day, we're just nerds, like we're just nerds trying to like have a good time, enjoy, like, you know, enjoy the evening. And you know, if the tabletop doesn't look cool while you're playing it, I don't think the enjoyment is there, at least for me. And I think a lot of people will tend to gravitate towards things that they think look cool, and it's very hard to gravitate towards, like, you know, that's how most games find an audience, you know. It's like, it's visual first. That's how reaches you when you play a game, or like, or you're looking for a game on the Steam store. You tend to look at what the game looks like, unless you're trying to find a specific experience. Like, I think Dwarf Fortress for me is one of them, but I still need like some visual mods, because the OG Dwarf Fortress definitely looks, I don't know if you would even call it dated, but yeah, that's a good example. People look for a certain visual, and for tabletop gaming, that's Grimdark. Grimdark tends to sell the best for tabletop wargaming. I'm definitely gonna give this guy's a Zenithal highlight. Because the Zenithal will give them like sort of that like highlight, because I will definitely paint them like really dark color scheme, but you don't want like it to be like dark only, so it's like unreadable. You gotta like push like the brightness of the model so it reads well enough for people. Because at the end of the day, I'm not really in it for the play, I'm in it for the painting experience. The play is just secondary, or even not at all. Like, I just wanna enjoy painting these guys. Like, that's sort of the majority of the experience for me. Also, hey Aspro, how's it going? Hey yo, hand cam, yeah! Look at this. Hands. This is oh no. I got super glue on my hands. Oh no. It's okay. I didn't need that finger anyways. There we go. There we go. Our pilgrims are almost done. They are almost done. TM. Gotta find the right like plaque for this. I don't want to mismatch them. And it's not too big of a deal if I mismatch, because I think they're supposed to be mismatched. I might be doing it wrong. But yeah, there we go. That's all of them. You gotta clean this up. We're gonna save the parts for later because these different extra parts are gonna be used up for the next batch. Because I'm gonna be I'm gonna be printing a lot of the trench pilgrims, like the little rank and file guys for this squad. Okay, let's do some previewing before we start painting. Oh, before we start priming. Yeah. Here we go. This is what they look like. Little boy. Oh, your space is so lit up. Yeah, because I have two lights. I have like a backlight. Oh, no. I have like a backlight. Oh, next. Anyways, I have like a backlight here, and then I have the main light. So even without the main light, it's still pretty well lit up. I just have like a main light for... Yeah, I don't want to strain my eyes. I paint a lot. Like, right in front of me, actually, can I lean? Right in front of me is like a wall of painting. Like, I have like a wall of like paint, sorry. There's like, oh, just this entire like space in front of me is just paint. Like, there's just different colors of paint. So, it really helps like put me in the mood to paint just because I look at paint and I'm just like, alright, I gotta use this. Yeah, like, okay, so I got like 5 of these boys, and this is definitely like a lot less than I wanted, but I guess I should have printed more. But these are nice. Yeah, I have 5 of these boys, which is the rank and file. I have the leader. I have 2 variants printed, so this is sort of the leader, the units that lead this like sort of squad. I have 2 versions of them. So over here, I got 2 of these guys. They're sort of like prisoners of war kind of deal. So we're gonna put them here. And then I have this. I can't show the front. It's not for showing. And then I have this giant lad. This big boy. I think this is... I just have a ring light bearing down on me. Yeah, I think that's like the standard setup for most VTubers. But how was your homeworks? I hope you managed to finish them. Yeah, I'm gonna be painting these. I'm gonna save this for last because this is giving me a lot of like energy to paint. This little army, this little squad, I mean. So I'm gonna save this for last because this is like the cherry on top of like the entire force. So I gotta sort it to my least favorite ones to paint. So this is my least favorite ones. I'm gonna paint these guys first. So we suffer first. And then maybe this. No. We suffer first here, and then we're gonna paint these guys. And then we're gonna paint this. And then we're gonna paint this. And then the nun probably goes here too. Yeah, we're gonna do it in that order. Big, yeah, he is huge. Like, this is like the only reason I'm playing this. Dude, I finished all, but it was for nothing. What do you mean it was for nothing? Wasn't it homework? Wasn't it mandatory? Didn't you have to do it? Okay, I don't know what... I need to check the rules real quick. What's Crusade rules? 40-minute nap, I slept for 2 hours. Instead of... Oh my god! Yeah, I feel that. It's happened to me a little too many times. So leaders are 32mm bases. These are called the ecclesiastic prisoners, and they are on a 25mm base. Okay, cool. This is where they're standing. I'm gonna apply a light super glue because I'm going to have to break them off. One of the professors is nice. It's fine. It's fine. Just later. The other one said has to be turned in person. No. Okay, there was a time in when I was still a wee lad in college, in university. There was a final plate that I had assumed was due for the day after, and you know me, I'm a responsible adult. I like to do things the day before, and so I was planning to do it when I get home. And it was sort of like the final grade checking or something like that. And so I went up to the professor and she said, "Hey, thanks for turning these in, but you're lacking like the final plate, so I don't think I can pass you yet." And I'm like, "Yeah, but that's due tomorrow." And she's like, "No, that's due today." So I had to buy the materials for that final plate and then like painted. I can't remember for the life of me what it was. It was painting something. I think it was like yellow and purple, yellow and violet, I think. And then it was supposed to show your sort of mastery or where you're at with light and shadow. And I did the entire thing, which was meant to be done in a week, in an hour during one of our classes that I'm not even supposed to be in. So I was out back in that class doing the plate as fast as I can, and then I turned it in and she was like, "All right, I can just pass this." Okay, sure, you passed. But yeah, responsible student things. Yeah, I am very responsible. I got my diploma. I got a job. It turned out alright. I definitely don't recommend doing it, but like, yeah, I don't think I would have been more responsible when I was younger. I'm definitely a lot more responsible now that I'm older, but like when I was younger, I definitely like would not have been responsible enough to like do that on time. I did it for my final class last year. Oh my god. Okay, we got the bomb boys. Yeah, they're here. Okay, Pilgrim's time. 35mm bases. Martyr Penitent. What? I don't know what Martyr Penitent is. Does it change if it's a different squad? I don't know what Martyr Penitent is. Is it an upgrade? I don't. Sorry, I'm like looking at like a 165-page rulebook for the game, trying to figure out how to play my own faction. Because I did the picking of the faction before I did the reading, and this is I was like, "Yeah, these guys look so cool," and like this guy and the soldiers in particular, I'm gonna play them. And I did no reading, and now I'm like struggling. I'm like, okay, how well are the guys I drafted going to do in an actual fight? Sure, they look cool, but are they actually going to survive and do like the objective when it comes to a real game? Maybe not, but we'll find out. We'll find that out when we actually play again, if we actually play again. I tend to not play actual games. Yeah, imagine doing schoolwork. How long has it been since I've been in college? I graduated 2018. Math is hard. This is why I took art. Math is my enemy. They look cool while they lose. Yeah, I'm hoping I can just say that to my opponent. Wait, for you guys who like lore out there, I highly recommend looking this up. If you guys like sort of grim dark like themes, it's called Trench Crusade. Oh, that's yeah, I am. I really am. I was so young when I started VTubing, but now my hair is all white. Okay, we got the 5 guys. These are the 5 guys. And then I got these 2 guys. I don't have bases for these guys yet, but we'll print out some. This guy has a base because I just wanted to give him one immediately. And how am I going to stick him on the base? He's too big. I don't think the glue is gonna hold him. He's too heavy. He's a large lad. Okay, hold up. Hold on. Okay, that one's gonna hold, I guess. There we go. You found a spot. There we go. That's... Yep, that's looking pretty glorious. And I think I used most of the base, so it's okay. The back still irks me. But what can you really do? Well, I actually can do something. I need to like add the I need to sort of like have the epoxy in there. Yeah, he is large. Look at that. Like, compared to like a normal trench pilgrim, like he is huge. Shrine of the Anchorite. Oh, sorry, they're Anchorite Shrine. They're called Anchorite Shrines. What an Anchorite is, I'm not quite sure. Yeah. It's painting time. Now, I'm gonna have to look for my black primer. Yeah, I've got a wall of like... Got a wall of paint here. Oh, where am I? Black primer. Water-based acrylic ultra black. This is ghost gray, no? I need a primer. Is this you? Yeah, there it is. We found it. Okay, that is... Oh my god, this is almost gone. We are almost out of this. Okay, it's a good thing we have... Sorry, I think you guys are gonna hear that. That's me shaking the paint bottle. Actually, I can demo it here. Like, this is like my paint shaker. So you get, there's a little ball, but like the problem is like paints tend to harden up. So this is how I mix the paint back. And yeah, you guys can hear that. I think we can have a good better example here. Which one is the most egregious one? Okay, this is one of the more like terrible ones. So you can see that there's like a little separation, like between liquids. So what you can do is like just press this down. Yeah, no. There we go. See, there's no separation. It's all just one thing. Yeah, this is one of the best tools I've picked up because it saves me a lot of time from shaking. Having to shake the paints constantly. I have water here, but I don't have enough, so I'll have to like grab some downstairs. So you guys are gonna have to like bear without me for a while. BRB. I'm back, and yeah, there's a new development on my table. It's these are tattoo bottles. Like, these are used for used by tattoo artists to like sort of clean the tattoo when they're like inking. And I use these for painting. Because you squeeze them and a little water comes out. And they're great. They're fantastic. I love them. And now I have to like turn on the air compressor. So more noise. More airbrush noises. Airbrush ASMR. Yeah, they're gonna have. There's gonna be a bit of like airbrush happening, so just a heads up. So these things tend to be loud. There we go. Much better. Much better airflow. There we go. Much better. That's better airflow. So we're gonna have to like mix up some paint and some water. I'm so EP. Alright. Get some rest rifle. This is so baby-proof that my adult ass can't get into these. These things have like child-proof bottles, and I can't get into them. Maybe I'm a child as well. Good night. Ara ara. Add some primer for that milky consistency. For that primer, so you're gonna have to mix up some paint. There we go. That's much better. I'm gonna have to like get all these guys. Yeah, my hands are gonna get really like stained after this, so just a heads up. Let me actually use this closer camera so we can get a better view here. Move these guys back. So right now we're priming the model. And get the paint to stick. There we go. Okay, it's fully primed. I have to do this for all the models because we're gonna try to make the paint stick. Got the running man. And focus them up for some reason. There we go. I want to be really light with these because you don't want to muddle up the model detail. Oh. The model touched the other model. We're not meant to do that. I have to like put these away as they are definitely going to be in danger. Giving myself black nail polish right now. I'm painting my nails. Yeah, there we go. I don't really wear gloves when I do these, but like, I think it's part of the enjoyment. So be really careful. Oh no, this little part. Can't perfectly remove the support sometimes. No, that's okay. There we go. The anchorite is definitely gonna be one of the tougher ones. This is such perfect music for painting. What song is this? I need to like. I'm on string beats right now, so. Sand $1. Okay. Note to self, sand $, sand $. I use it for one of my videos. Oh, I'm gonna paint this. Oh, okay, wait, I have 32mm bases. These are 32. Oh, these are. Unfortunate. I need to get the sister painted immediately. Because. 35mm, I should have. Son of a. I should have based this already. These guys are 32mm. I'm gonna have to do that in another batch. I'm not gonna lie, like one of my biggest like hindrances when it comes to painting is like I always assume it's like it's gonna be so hard. I have to like clean up the airbrush. I'm gonna have to like go all through all the processes and stuff like that when I'm not painting that. And then when I do eventually get the paint, I'm like, wow, this is really enjoyable. I enjoy the fact like I enjoy seeing like getting the models like painted. Right? I need to use tape. I think this is the best like solution I have so far. So I can use the. Oh wait. Yeah, you know what? Like I think it works. I think it works. Tape. There we go. I can finally show you guys what the sister model is. The tape is there for a very good reason. Okay. But we're gonna have to paint it. I'm gonna have to paint it off screen. But we're gonna paint it. So I'm gonna have to like pump in order to my printer right now. Printing me 2 32mm bases, just so I can get the printing batch done right here, right now, immediately. I think it's gonna take 10 minutes. That's just enough time for me to finish the anchorite, I think. But let me get that going right now. Because I don't I don't want to have to come back to these guys while I'm already almost done. Because I've already done that with the orcs I had, and that was not a great experience. So we're gonna have to get these guys. This is 32 millimeters. One more. One more. This is 32. This is 32. Yeah. 3. Just have that print right now. Take 11 minutes. That's just enough time. Finish the sister, finish the anchorite, and then I can get these two guys, and then I think I lack one more unit, but I will do that in the next batch of models, because there's still stuff I want to print out for the French Pilgrims. I want to show off the other models of the set, and we can make it a whole series, you know. I think that sounds like a plan. I think that sounds like a content plan for the century. First, I'm gonna have to paint this outside of here. So I'm gonna do this here. Once I painted it, I think it will. Okay, I painted the front. At least you can paint the back properly. There we go. It's indiscernible now. There we go. Perfectly done. I think. Let's move the little boys over here. Move, men, move. Men and women of our Lord and Savior Jesus Christ. There we go. Sorry, I ended up touching that one. It's gonna have texture if I leave it unpainted. There we go. Oh, time for the big one. Damn, this thing's huge. I don't think I have enough paint for this one. Music is so chill, brother. So very chill. You know what? The backside of the model doesn't actually bother me too much because it's not really visible unless you really look at it. So I'm gonna probably leave it like that. And if it really bothers me, I'll print another one. I think I'm gonna run out of like primer on this pot. Painting this guy. Like priming up this guy is like taking quite a bit. And I don't want to leave any angle untouched. Oh yeah, that's... Yeah, there we go. Fine. I think. Trying to like make sure that I got everything. I really want to leave like crevices behind. And I got most, if not all of it. Yeah, there we go. I think I got most, if not all of it. Ooh, this thing is a beast of a model. I'm very happy. I'm very happy with how he turned out. And I think I got like a minute left till the next one. Should be good. Maybe. Second. Okay. Yeah, should be finished. Let me just go grab it. Oh no, I didn't cover the super glue. My fingers got like absolutely like covered. It's gonna take some time to like get that out. 1 second. game. Wait a minute. I didn't bring up the thing I wanted to get downstairs. Wait. No! Hold on. I'm back. Yippee! Back this time for sure. I actually picked up the thing I needed to get. And yeah, here we go. 32mm bases. These weren't produced well. I think they turned out. They turned out okay enough, I think. Can, like, passable maybe. But hey, well, that's a mighty bond. Mighty bond on there. Bam, bam, and bam. I dropped the model again. I have a habit of dropping models. Thankfully, these are strong resin models. I'm gonna have to realign some of these, but it's okay. It's no big deal, I think. No big deal. So, go. I'm gonna have to like cook up a batch, I think. Just a small batch. Tiny baby batch. Okay. Yep, this should stick. This should stick. Do the other guy first. There we go. Oops, this guy. There we go. Is it a complete forest? I don't think so. But it's enough to keep me busy. Oh, for now we'll need to clean some of these up real quick. Take good care of the airbrush. There we go. Very nice, very nice. Okay. Oh, almost dropped the needle. Okay. Now we gotta use white ink. This is white ink we're using. Marcus Hobby. We have to use. There we go. Little dropper. This part about inks is like they're already diluted enough that you only need the ink itself. Yeah. There we go. The fun part about these. So we'll start with the one. We'll start with the bomb boys. I think they're fairly dry. There we are. So you want to be spraying these at like a 45-degree angle, because what we're doing here is zenithal highlighting, where we're trying to match the zenith of the sun, sort of like because we're primed in black, and with a black undertone, it tends to darken up the colors, so we need to bring back the light. So it sort of mimics the light and shadow of the model. So you guys will see in a minute. But right now, I'm just trying to get those raised areas. And these guys. And this guy is like, there we go. So as you can see, there's a shadow, there's a light and shadow to the model now. A quick and easy way to do it. just need to get the highlights proper. There we go. So a quick and easy way to do it. Doesn't take a lot of time. Yep. Really gets the model looking a lot more like professional, I guess. Maybe I've dabbled in trying to like do this professionally, and I don't think it's worth it yet. I need to like really get myself out there, sort of do this more, really learn, because I'm like, I'm not quite there in terms of like skill level in comparison to like what you would see on YouTube. I wanna sort of get there eventually. For now though, enjoy the hobby. Just trying to make the most out of the fun I get. There we go. Try to get an extreme zenith out here. There we go. There we go. Really see that development in the highlights and shadows. Oh, I put this one down by accident. Nice. This one is like hanging out pretty well. The sheen to like get out from the model. Some of these I over-treated, but you know, that's practice. Some shadows. There we go. A little frosted effect from on my hand. The sister I have to do like the priming a little off screen here. Time for the big boy. Anchorite. Let's move this guy's forward. I have to repaint the base and then do some like basing. Of course, models are never really complete without the basing. There we go. There we go, that's a lot better. I gotta wait on that. Gotta wait for that to dry. For the anchorite, I actually don't know what to paint it. I know we have like sort of references. A darkish brown. Like I don't know how to describe it. Got some rust on it, for sure. It almost has an orange grayish tone. We can do like a bluish gray, maybe? Sorry if that's a little loud. I'm trying to pull out like some sort of paint. We can like here as the text. We got a greenish brown. Like wash. Oh. I guess we'll start with something simple, which is the rust effect. I am not confident in skills, but we'll get it done. Set of these guys here. These guys have a flesh tone. So we'll need to give it some color. And we will have problems because I'm not sure what to do. Okay. Wet my wet palette. Ooh, check out tutorial for Grimdark Skin. The thing is, he has a reddish tone. Got a reddish skin tone. So we're gonna have to like copy that. But like one second. I'm like checking references. My best guess. It's a rusty brown. You have to use a brown undertone. So maybe an umber. Burnt sienna. Have to use burnt sienna from Arcus Paints. And then we're gonna use some Armored Komodo burnt red. We're gonna do some mixing. We'll do a little bit of mixing. Let's see. Result is that's kind of the red, brown I'm looking for. Yep, that sounds like what I'm looking for here. Well, I need more red. Yeah, reddish brown. So reddish brown will be our undertone. It's been a while since I played skin tones, so I have already forgotten. What are the basic mechanics of it? It is reddish brown. We're gonna push it up a bit. Okay, make him a little lighter skin tone fellow. Yep, there we go. So, browns. We can push it up a bit. Ooh, there's more flesh tones. Some cool sand. Need a reddish flesh tone. Sounds a little bit more washed up already, so we need to. That's too light. What the hell? Gotta make sure that. Gotta make sure that I really get this one like mixed, because having it like light like that isn't great, so it's not gonna cover well. That's much better. What I'll be doing is like we're supposed to be building income. That reddish brown, so a reddish flesh tone. A little too watery, but that's okay, we can build it up. Fortunately, when we let paint sit this long, yeah, it'll do that. But something is what we do here. Thinking like ale, yeah, like he's sort of malnourished. That's what I'm trying to like get him at. What mark am I in? I'm 2 hour mark, so I think that would be a good wrapping up point. I think we got a lot done. We're not like halfway there yet, but like, yeah, we're getting there. We're getting there, and yeah, I think I might give it a break. Well, thank you guys so much for watching. I hope you guys like the stream. Hit that follow button if you haven't already. And yeah, thank you guys so much for sticking by, and I hope you guys check out Trench Crusade. This is a not sponsored video, I just like it. But yeah, Otsu Gang! Also, thank you so much for moderating, Salty. I appreciate it. And I will catch you guys next time. Bye!